The Obi-Wan Kenobi series is what I would refer to as a perfect example of convenient writing. What do I mean by this? Well, because the story of Star Wars has been set in place since 1977, the writers have to make sure their stories don't conflict with what is already set in stone. So they get around this by placing characters in what would appear to be lore-breaking plots on the surface, but followed up with a quick scene or a throwaway line to reassure the audience that they didn't just mess everything up. A good example of this would be Obi-Wan telling Leia to pretend to not know him in order to justify why she addressed him as a stranger in A New Hope.
But we must be careful. No one must know, or it could endanger us both.
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire.
Oh, it's okay, everybody. She's just pretending to not know him. We didn't ruin everything. We know what we're doing. You know, Leia, if you ever need my help in the future, you're going to need a code phrase you can use in order to reach me without anyone detecting that you know me. Oh, I think I've got one. What if you say, General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire. Oh, I'm sorry, it just doesn't look like you're listening. Do you want me to get you a pen or something? Let's look at this scene for instance. The crazy lady is chasing a young Luke Skywalker, but Luke doesn't know what a lightsaber is in A New Hope. Well, instead of rethinking this sequence, we'll just have Luke bonk his head and get knocked out so he never technically sees the lightsaber. What if after Obi-Wan introduces Luke to what a lightsaber is, he also tells him that this isn't his first time around one? He pulls out Anakin's old lightsaber and says, "You were actually chased by a crazy woman with one of these when you were younger. You were very conveniently knocked out before you could ever actually see it. Which is a good thing, Luke. Or else you would have brought imbalance to the continuity." When Obi-Wan and Darth Vader meet on the Death Star, Vader says,
"When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master."
But the last time they met wasn't on Mustafar anymore. It was that time Obi-Wan called Vader a poopy head and threw all those rocks. But fear not, the writers have a solution to this too. They added a flashback where Obi-Wan tells Anakin that he'll always be a learner until he stops obsessing over victory.
Your need for victory, Anakin, it blinds you. You're a great warrior, Anakin. But your need to prove yourself is your undoing. Until you overcome it, a Padawan you will still be.
The only purpose of this line is to justify what Vader says to Obi-Wan on the Death Star. Well, I guess it's better than the interaction going like this.
"I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master."
What? You weren't a learner when we last met? And what do you mean when you left me? I remember leaving you while you called out my name like a big baby. Always do this. Why must you criticize me whenever you get a chance? Oh, I suppose old habits just die hard, Darth. Stop calling me that. It's a title, not a name. I'm sorry. I'll try to remember, Darth. I'm sorry, Darth. I said stop.